Hi YouTube, Duke Basie here. Just to remind you that Mutabaruka will be performing at the South Performing Arts Center, 915 New Hope Road, Southwest Atlanta, on Friday the 3rd of February. And on Saturday the 18th of February, Muta will be at 6010 Northeast 2nd Avenue, Miami, Florida. And don't forget to purchase your original Mutabaruka t-shirts. Click on the link below. You're in tune to the Cutting Edge with Mutabaruka.
This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. You're listening to General Echo featuring Sly and Robbie, Drunken Master. Before that, you hear Sanchez, Buy a Drink. I tell you, say, for those who miss Rebel Salute, I don't know, you can't replay a show. You can't replay a show like what you replay a record or a CD, but you miss a big concert. Lady Saw, may I tell you? Lady Saw, man. Lady Saw, Friday night. Sanchez, Saturday night. Believe you me, nobody can tell me no different. Nobody can tell me no different. Lady Saw. Lady Saw, trust me. Sanchez. Wanna go on good. Yeah, man, wanna go on good, man. Without a doubt, man. Wanna go on good. Love it, love it, love it. Why you love Rebel and him family, you know? Yeah, if you go against the odds and come out with one of the best reggae festival them you will ever see anywhere in the world. That is good. That is really, really good. And we wish him many more successes in the coming years. Next year it will be 25 years. 25 years of Rebel Salute. We love how the brethren go and stick to the guns without the big, what them call them, promotion people, them with them sponsorship. Him still go through now, them have to run come to him. That's how it go, because it's the biggest reggae festival in Jamaica here right now. I tell you, man, the last night there, you know, the morning they me come up on the stage and see the people, them I say, wait, who's still there, man? The people, them stand up, they right to the last drop of being a man. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, man. Rebel Salute. We give thanks. You know, all of the things that we are going in Jamaica. You know, you still have something where you can say, yes, that is it. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM there with you. Trust me. When them call it speech today as President of America, because you know, say, the Trump brother go get in a power, but him go in some serious problem because you have thousands of people are planning to demonstrate against the inaugural swearing in. Thousands, like tens of thousands of people are planning to stop it. Yeah, them are planning to stop it too violently. Yeah, man. So we're going to go on. America won't be the same again. What a thing. What a thing. So, the argument about prison come back in the view again. Sleepy say it will cost too much. Bunting I think Bunting did bring up in the early part of the year there. Bunting did shout out the money. Last year, year before last, Bunting shout out the money and say it will cost must 10 billion over a period of how much years. Well, this government has said it's too expensive. And him also has said that the prison them not overcrowded. And if them overcrowded, them are going to shift some go a tambourine farm. And but I tell you, I don't know what is going right in Jamaica, but I know there's many things going right in Jamaica. But it don't have nothing to do with the government. Yes, whole heap of things right are going, but it has nothing to do with the government. Boris Gardner, apparently they might use Boris Gardner. Well, they must use it already. What a Boris Gardner sang in a movie, big movie. Why Boris Gardner in a long time him about? We want to play this tune by Boris Gardner. Believe you me, we have to play this tune by Boris Gardner. I want people only remember Boris Gardner happening, featuring Larry McDonald. May I tell you? Larry McDonald eventually the first band we ever hook up with for the poetry with Larry McDonald and Truth, and then them end up I go with our next poet, Gil Scott Heron. But Larry McDonald, great percussionist, used to play with Boris Gardner happening. Yes. Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We see where the great Peter Abrams passed away at 90 years old. I think them said 97 years old. For those of you who don't know Peter Abrams, go and Google him, you know. He's one of them journalists where live from South Africa, born in South Africa too, and come to Jamaica, come live for most of his life. Peter Abrams passed away. 90 years old, may I tell you, I see me, I will be known dead the other day, 90 years old. You have some people who live old, you know, 90 years old. Most youth were under 20 and now live 50, you know. The only thing I go on because the gunman will get you or the car will get you. I tell you, the food I will get you. And the food thing is really a big problem, you know. The food is a big problem. We need to ramp up the situation as it relates to food in Jamaica and what we eating. I don't think the government will take it as serious as them supposed to take it. Because the doctor bill them and the cost with cause on the society is humongous. The more sick people, the less productivity. And the more money it costs to put back the people them in order. So we should be invested in serious health issues. A whole heap of money should have gone in health. Because trust me, people sick, production get less. We need to adapt a situation where we don't afraid to talk about certain things in the society where I kill the people them. First time it was slow, but now it I kill them quick. And even though young people is the ones them who take part in these quick killing food, the effect of those food is not shown in them teenager stage. It's when them pass teenager now. So sometimes when you talk to teenagers about certain food, them look at you like, watch your man, I eat that every day and nothing wrong with me. It's not so it go. Not because you smoke cigarette every day, it now poison you. And people look at it that way there continuously because it now happen to them at the moment. Them say, them can't continue to do it. But a whole heap of the bad habits what we did have in our young life come shed light on we right now and create havoc in the society. So we need to learn from experience. Because them say experience teach wisdom. Experience will come from above, according to the national anthem. Experience will come from above. It come from an experience. Wisdom will come from above. Wisdom come through experience. And if somebody tell you, say, this is that and this is that, this is part of our experience, and you have no experience, you come and try to show them, say, but watch me, I do this all the while and not harm to me. Well, what can I say? The watchman says the danger and don't want the people, the blood, the perfume shoulder. We need to take a serious look at what we're eating in Jamaica. We can't have a situation where every garlic where you take up come from China. We don't have no land for plant garlic, Rasta. Or we can't get garlic from a near our neighbors in the Caribbean or so. Look how far China the Rasta. The food where we eat is killing we. The Minister of Security and Justice should have taken this serious. Why the Minister of Security and Justice? Because we need some security and justice that's related to food. It can't be just free trade, anything goes, and I just saw it go. We have to have regulation, especially now that we see young people are dead from certain disease where old people supposed to have. Old people used to dead from certain disease. Nowadays, his grandmother bury them grandchildren. That shouldn't be happening. All the elder grandmothers have buried grandchildren. Young people, them go a doctor, you see them have some disease or some sickness where old people supposed to have. And them tired quick too. And them not work, no active work. Them they behind the computer, in the cell phone. I mean, and a tick away. Not even them mind I get practice. We carry the food in our kitchen, and the kitchen become the morgue, and the belly become the cemetery. Can you imagine how much dead animal you eat over a period of 20 years? May I tell you, man? All them live off the cow and the goat and chicken. All the egg. We're supposed to have another life tonight, the fetus. People just bust the egg and just fry it. We need someone to do justice to the Jamaican people as it relates to them eating habit. And them not doing enough. If them was doing enough, you wouldn't see women sitting down in front of school with some things that look like where you're going to Oro, some sweet will look luminous. If you ever carry the sweet, them going to a dark place, it bright up. Some of them food, they are no food. Enough food that. Our picnic them shouldn't be exposed. That is like exposing your picnic them to some terrible thing on TV. The Broadcasting Commission regulates certain things. Certain music not for play on radio. Certain words not for be spoken on radio. That should go for the food too. Certain food should not be sold at the front gate of any school in Jamaica. Shouldn't. I don't care what one want to say about food. Man eat a food and them something. Man eat a food for fighting for mine for him picnic and a kill off your picnic with the food we must sell. We need some food, nourishment for the children them. Too much sweet to get them hyperactive. Go only for sweet, getting the children them hyperactive. Them do things out of place. And no one is really serious about it. Because so much different things are going on in society now that you can't tell which one create the complication. But there's a multiplicity of different things creating the complication. It's not just one thing. And if you can identify one of the things, you need to eradicate it. And may I tell you, say, one of the things them is the things them that them selling our children in front of the school gate. We need some regulation. You know, say in one of them Arab countries, I think at Dubai, them say, you can't give your picnic them a certain portion of food of certain things in it. You're liable to get arrested. If them go and find out, say, the food have X amount of this or X amount of that, them could arrest you, the family. We now go to that extreme, but we need some regulation. We need parents to take a stock and find out and figure out what is happening. Your picnic come home and your picnic jump up and down all over the place and you can't stop the picnic from jump. You might jump here, so and this and this. And you have to try to figure out, is hyperactivity caused by too much sugar? Too much of M&M and all the sweetie. All them things, what them call it? What the spongy looking thing, Tracy? What the spongy looking thing with them candies, cotton candy? You ever see the color of the cotton candy them? Me I tell you, say you can't put them on Christmas tree. The cotton candy them look like you can't put them on Christmas tree. There's nowhere cotton candy should have sell at school. Whether it's party, whether it's happy day or whatever day, they should not sell cotton candy in a school. We just everything free for do, but not everything good for do. Everything free for do, but not everything good for do. And what we are doing now, we are doing everything and feel say, boy, right now we're free for do everything, so just do it. And then now we suffer the consequences down the line and can't figure out is what cause it. There's a cause and an effect for everything. Things don't just happen so. There's a cause, there's a reason why things happen. When you man talk about accident presuppose that nobody is responsible. But there's no such thing as a nobody's responsible accident. No go so. If two can lick up, there's a reason why the two of them lick up. From the two driver them or from the mechanical defect of the car. Nobody can say it just happened. Boy, you want to see it just happen. Like all me I know say my car match up. And me know say it not just match up so. The accident, and not just accident. Because it involved two car. And people want to tell you say it's an accident, so nobody not responsible. There's nothing that happen that you know that people are responsible for. Nothing. There's a cause why things happen, and we have to take understanding that why things happen is because of human failure or just human insight or oversight. So when we look at the food that's on now and the cause of children getting sick, children having certain disease, there's a reason why the disease them look like them have get out of hand. May I tell you, me a dinosaur, you know, and when me a youth, me never get certain sickness. What big people have, you usually get sickness because you have flu, you have cold, you have all sorts of little thing when you're a little baby. But for come here and say, teenager have diabetes, cancer, tumor in the brains. I mean, them something that so was regulated to all people like me. Now you're a little youth in their 20s. Want to the youth? Why you want to see them find a tumor in their head, you know? You want to see them find, say, have diabetes, you know, and the doctor say, look here, man, what we are dealing with? Parents, are you responsible? And little more you go ball saying, no money for carry, go to the doctor. And when the people start ball, you start to beat the picnic. and you don't know what to do. And you start cussing all dirty pooper. Like say you never lay down and eat him forget the picnic. Cause. There's a cause for everything that happened. And don't feel say an accident, don't have no cause or no reason. Accidents happen because there's a cause for it to happen. Two can't just lick up so. You understand? You walk on the road and you bounce up in a man and you say excuse. It not just happen so. It's not an accident why you buck up in him. It's something that you was doing or not doing that caused you to buck up in him. So there's a cause for everything. Everything. Things not just happen. And when you see your picnic and so now, and you see your picnic run up and down, boof, boof, and jump up and down, like you say, boy, the picnic healthy, the picnic strong and healthy, man. Look at him just all over the place. Your picnic is supposed to go on so, like him at some flying machine. Something wrong. Don't take it like the boy was a happy child. And him always in a fight with people, poof, 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 from their school, picnic fight, and whole heap of bullying business are going on. I say, boy, the picnic happy, nobody can't trouble him, you know. Oh, you see my picnic? He said, the boy ever trouble him know what to do. Picnic supposed to relate to people's picnic, so. And the parents, them, seem, especially if you live in a certain area at Jamaica, you don't have no time for think about where you get your picnic because the first thing you get your carrot, you go give it like more because hunger is not a good thing. So any little thing where you have, you not check for health. You not check for no health. Oh, man, you talk about health. White bread, me have, you know, white bread, me a game. You don't even think, so make you go, when you buy a whole wheat bread. You just buy any bread. Me remember years ago, me have a cousin and I tell him to go buy a bottle of apple juice to me. Them have one where you can't see through it, right through, and them have a dark one. And I say, buy the dark one. Him say, no like that one there, no, because it look dirty. But I say, that one I like, you know, because it's unfiltered. See me with dark sugar. You have dark sugar, you have granulated sugar. Black people don't like dark sugar because they say it's too black. It's too dark. They prefer granulated sugar with bleach out. And most of the food, them black people love it. When the whiter the food, the more black people love it. Tracy, the whiter the food, the more Tracy when you have it, you know. She don't know nothing about brown rice and whole wheat bread and all them things there, you know. Get her white rice. Get her white bread. She don't know brown bread, nothing. It's too dark. White rice, white bread. The whiter the salt and the better. The sugar, oh gosh, man. Granulated sugar, you feel like you're rich. You have some people, true, have granulated sugar in them feet, say, man, tapanaris. True, man, eat white sugar. Any food where it's too white, more than likely not good for you. And this is not a prejudice talk. This is just a reality check. Not a prejudice talk, it's a reality check. Any food where you see too white, more than likely it is not good for you. We need to take a stock, Rasta. We need to take a stock because the thing I get away, you know. The thing I get away. I mean, I see some statistics where they tell me, say, youth under 35, especially teenagers, now going to live to 50. I mean, I say, which part of the world me live in? Or which world me live in? That them make them kind of prediction there, that most youth in 15 now going to live to 50. That's a rotted. Because you have car accident out there, you know. You have the car accident out there. Vicious, you know. Vicious, the car accident. They have the gunman out there, you know, where the youth them a kill off one another viciously. and they have the food. I mean, it's like an attack on young people. Yeah, man, it's an attack. It's like a war against youth. And there's no one there to say, halt the attack or stop the attack. Because the parents, them, we find ourselves in such a poor state, you know, that when you go to supermarket or you go down the market, you go in the supermarket, you don't even know what to buy because you don't have no education about food and how secure you can be by just eating the right food. So you just go in the supermarket and buy the cheapest thing them in there because you want full belly. Belly full but you're hungry. Belly full is not the thing. It's the quality of the thing, the nutrients in the food that you must check for. What is it you are eating and how it reflects on your health? You need to find out about healthy eating habit. Because if you don't do that, when you don't eat and your people don't eat, and when you can't figure out this way I'm to go to a doctor and you can't find the money to pay for doctor bill, you go and go get a next sickness. More than one sickness. People go to the doctor with one sickness and come back with a whole heap of other sickness because them can't find the doctor bill. We need to figure it out. We need to figure it out. The gunman out there, the car man out there, and the man who sell the food out there. How you escape? The politician out there and the pastor out there. I tell you. Boy, the politician and the pastor out there, I tell you. But that's one of the destructions in our society. I hear them talk about place peaceful. The gun them just stop back in a certain area, but them not get the gun them. The man them who used to fire the gun still have the gun. Him just a wait for the next time. Yeah, just the next time. It's a serious thing. It's like a time bomb, man. Waiting to explode. Crime now go stop if you don't get rid of the gun them. Because if you have the gun them, if the man them who are fire the shot them have the gun them. And for 1 month, 1 year, you know, you're no gunshot fire. Yeah, say, yeah. See, I like a man go up Augustone the other day. I don't know, it's after them a both say, no gunshot, no fire up Augustone. You don't see a man go fire a shot at Augustone and kill a man. It's like the man deliberately do it. We don't know. It's like the man must have say, oh, them a both no shot, no fire up here. What you say? I just go shot a man and kill him. A terrible thing. So I don't know, I tell you. I know, so they run away from Jamaica and make disease like the people them for true. I tell you. Watch what you said, by your records, it can come to pass, you get nervous, believe you me. Part 2. So, we are talking about the food, because, well, you might have wondered how we don't bring up that so tonight, yeah, because over the past weekend, yeah, everybody attacked me. They must say, why you want to see the youth dead, you know, and why the youth did have this and that, I've never even known some of it, you know, and appear youth, them attack about long at the show, when I said, oh, wait, you remember, I remember a whole heap of them when them attack about, you know, but them a try make me remember. And them a say, yeah, man, him no pass, so man, who says what kill him? Some fool thing. I mean, I tell you, it's terrible. It's terrible when you really take, say, education as a key, and education should be able to prevent people from doing certain things. But the lack of education, it's the thing I name the lack of education, where you don't have enough information to really secure yourself, because that is where information is supposed to, you know. Information is supposed to make you secure yourself. But the more information you have, is the more secure you will be. The lack of information is the less security. That is why people sometimes is under bondage and slavery, because of the lack of education. Information. And so the people who have the most information is best able to make informed decisions as how to protect themselves from certain things. Yes, because if you're in a bush and you're not informed about certain things in the bush, it catch you. And if you're in the city, it's the same thing. There's a whole heap of things, there's a story, an allegory. You hear the word, they will come back with this allegory. There's an allegory about the people in the cave. I think is one of them, either Pluto or Socrates, or one of them man. Them Greek man philosophers that talk about the people in the cave, where them don't know nothing else more than the shadow. The people them outside of the cave move, but them don't know say people. Them don't see the shadow on the wall, and one man come outside and look and see something different from where him know in the years in the cave. But you can't go Google it up, but it's a very serious story about human condition and how human find themselves in a certain condition, and then certain things become reality to them. And then now you can't go show the next man that. You have to just realize that your reality. But sometimes people is not informed enough. So where them is where them is. And when you can't show them something different, them say, no sir, a years now, me not this cave here. And at that me know, you can't come out here, go to cave and come back here and come and show me something different. No go so. That's why I don't say experience is the greatest teacher. But you can't be experienced in a teenager style, or under 20, or maybe even under 32. You have to go beyond that. Maybe you're an experienced person as it relates to a toddler. But you have to understand that there are certain things that you can't learn through book and pen and paper, or through a teacher. There's certain things that you have to experience. And sometimes you can learn from a next man's experience. It's only fool learn from his own experience. Because sometimes your own experience can be detrimental. So it's better you learn from a next person's experience. And if you understand how the African society build up and set up, sometimes we wouldn't in this position, if we was informed about African traditions and African sensibility and how the experience one in the community, in the village, guide and protect the others. So you don't have no jail, I know, daycare center for children. We never have no daycare center for children because the children then belong to the village. And when we come on here, so when we start adopt Western thinking, we have daycare center and old age homes. When the village used to take care of the elder, the village used to take care of the young. No mothers don't have no time to take care of them own self. Do we have the 9 to 5 things stuck on them? 9 to 5 to stay alive. And you get caught up in a bus thing where you have to catch a bus at a certain time. I tell you, they have their way, you know. They have their way. Because you have to get up at a certain hour. You have to catch a bus at a certain time to go to work. And you have to leave at a certain time to go home. And when you go home, you don't have no time for yourself. You don't have no time for your picnic them. So you make the tell live vision, bring up the picnic them. I don't know what Tracy I go do. She better go connect to go live. I can't forget the days of my minibus movements. That was something else, especially a Rasta. Believe you me, man. Terrible. Oh, them and I on the minibus them. Terrible, man. You'd have never believe it, some of the things them we go through. Most Rasta from them time, you know, them used to have a Volkswagen minibus. Most of the minibus them was Volkswagen, you know. Yeah, Volkswagen them, and it have a back where open up. And you have to put the things them in at the back. But trust me, you know much time me have to drive in at the back there to go a man to go be as a Rasta. Enough time, believe you me. But I saw it go. The stone that the builder refused now become the building. Yeah, man, it's experience, man. Experience. We can't talk about it now and laugh. But when it happen, when it vex. Yeah, man, it vex, man. But you can't do nothing. When you're there out a bus stop, them hours, you're out a curious corner there, so now, and you have got mobile. Enemies necessary you want to reach. Because when we reach a mobile again, we have to go find something to carry, go up in the bush. And put those hill there. So enemies necessary, them hours, yeah. You stand up out there, so you're glad to say anything come. You're going at the trunk. go in there. But sometimes seat in there, you know. Can't hold you, you know, but through your Rasta, them know why you sit on beside the people, because them say your locks are going to touch the people, them. So, Dread, I'm going at the backyard, you know. The man will open the back of the thing and put you in there, so with all of the food and everything behind there. And the little people, them sit down around there, so have space, can hold more passenger. But when they reach all the sentence, at that time, they put more passenger. More passenger there. May I tell you? Yes, Iel.
Yes, good night, Brother Musa. How are you?
I am here. Good night.
Good night. My name is Jacqueline. I'm calling from Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
And I'm like speechless right now because, you know, really admire you.
I can't hear you good. Talk again. You say you call it from Toronto, Canada, and what happened?
So I just was saying, you know, that I am so honored to talk to you right now because you're doing so much for the Black community throughout the world.
Yeah.
And I just wish you much, much long life and prosperity, health and wealth and everything that's to come to you because you are doing your father's work. You're doing what is supposed to be done while you were put on this earth.
Give thanks.
And I feel that same way about myself too because here in Toronto, I am a vegan chef and a coach.
Okay.
And I listen to everything you're saying so far when it comes to the children, and I'm so drawn to my children.
Yeah.
And when it comes to their health and how they're, you know, portrayed in the school system.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they have ADHD, ADD, hyperactivity. And it just takes a little bit of education to let the parents understand that giving them M&M, red number 5, yellow number 6, all these are dyes that, you know, trigger the brain into this type of hyper mode, you know, which will cause these types of, you know, outcomes when they go to school and when they have interactions with other children and people in the community. So it's something that I'm very passionate about myself.
Yeah.
And I'm working as much as possible to really get out there. I'm also a part of a group called the Black Farmers Collective here in Toronto. And we grow organic food where we can. And we give it out to our community, to our people at a low cost. lower than when you go into a supermarket and buy it at a high cost.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
that's very good. That's very, very good.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I love to hear that.
My parents.
So where you plant? Where there? You have a farm in Toronto itself or outside of Toronto?
It's within Toronto, and it's at a area called Downsview Park. Okay. And so it's a park-like setting, but it's a big environment, and the area that we were given to grow is actually a space where they actually do some other growing for other communities, within Toronto. So we were given that space to grow organic food to feed our community.
Okay. We're glad to hear that.
Yes, it's so needed, Muta. It's very, very needed. And, I just want everybody who's listening to you to really take what Muta is saying seriously. Parents, listen. Take heed to what, Brother Muta is saying, because the children are our future. Yeah. They're going to be in our shoes. And like he said, they're not living past my mother's age, our grandparents' age. It's not happening anymore. Their lives are being shortened based off of what? The society and what society to eat. Commercials of Cheerios or Cocoa Puffs and all these foolishness that is designed to kill us and to destroy our melanin.
Yeah.
It's things that have been master planned and designed to destroy us. And if we keep reproducing and having children, we have to be educated to take care of them, to nurture our children. It is imperative.
Yeah,
so, this is something that, I just try to reiterate as much as possible to our community. And I'm just so happy. Like, I'm very shaky right now, Muta, because I love you so much. You are definitely somebody that needs to, to get out there as much as possible and
give thanks,
spread
man. Give thanks.
Yes.
Harry. Yes, may I tell you.
The production of 1 kilogram of beef is just as bad for the environment as driving around in the car for 3 hours while you left all your lights on at home.
If all people in the world started eating as much meat as we do, then we'd need nearly 3 planets to be able to feed them all. And that's not possible.
If we all didn't eat meat for 3 days a week, this would lead to the same carbon savings of halving the electricity use in all households in the United States. A vegetarian in a Hummer produces fewer carbon emissions than a meat eater in a Toyota Prius, but a vegetarian on a bike is much better.
I wonder if you listen to what the youth them just say a while ago. We're going to play it back again, but we're going to take this caller. Yes, Ian. Yeah. All right, we're going to play it forward again. That you can hear what the youth them say. Baby, it come up on your sudden. Because we know Tracy that listen to it, but it come up on our sudden. All right, hear what the youth them say.
The production of 1 kilogram of beef is just as bad for the environment as driving around in the car for 3 hours while you left all your lights on at home.
If all people in the world started eating as much meat as we do, then we'd need nearly 3 planets to be able to feed them all. And that's not possible.
If we all didn't eat meat for 3 days a week, this would lead to the same carbon savings of halving the electricity use in all households in the United States. A vegetarian in a Hummer produces fewer carbon emissions than a meat eater in a Toyota Prius, but a vegetarian on a bike is much better.
Yeah, serious thing. Yeah, no matter about if you eat meat 3 times a week, how much you're going to save in terms of the pollution of the atmosphere. And you might wonder, what livestock farming have to do with pollution. We have a thing named methane gas that emits from animals that poop. That methane gas going into the atmosphere and cause serious problems. Yes,
Ill Motor.
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, Motor. Blessed night and good to you. May I touch on a little topic here where me, myself, kind of think it relevant. Is the social media thing and the irresponsibility of the people and we just throw anything up there at any time. You know, speaking definitely to the situation, to the 6 man them were dead in the shootout to the police them.
What them put on social media about it?
All of the picture. No, the picture them are the, I thought the picture.
Oh, they put the picture of the dead man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And sometimes scroll through and it just, you know what I mean? And some people sensitive to them thing there. You know what? Desensitize all the youth them to them thing there. Because sometimes some of the young youth them where, some youth just put them, just have social media account. You know what I mean? And we can't just do them thing there to ourselves, you know?
But why the man that put up the dead man them on social media?
I don't know. I them thing and those are some of the things them where affect where we don't even know say it affect where we are destroy ourselves, see where we don't even know that. And next thing me I list the news report and some of the people must say Jesus know what him I do when him do that and everything them make the youth them dead and them thing. The youth them are invoke Jesus in everything. Why Jesus don't stop the youth them from
before them dead?
Yeah, why Jesus don't prevent things? That's what me want to know. Why the brother they don't prevent nothing? Them just do everything and everything. Them just say, them just give that brother the everything way. Give that brother the all the room in the way.
And them are do it, I know Jesus are do it, and them are do it, and then everything they put on Jesus.
Yeah, that's what me I said. Them are do it. Brother the all the way the room and you know say them with that quick say them and them neighbor they have something and them neighbor do something and them with that quick to crucify them neighbor. You know what I mean?
And if something happen to them neighbor, them say God know where them at, God know him at.
Yeah, and them foolish them. We can't understand them thing there.
Yeah, man, him food for broke, man. Him food for broke. He kind of wicked.
Yeah. I don't understand them thing there. I find them reasoning them. How weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Everything will be credence to the brother there and they will not take the responsibility for nothing.
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
If I know him or the devil. If I know him or the devil.
Yeah, if I know him or brother.
Yeah,
or the devil.
The devil.
You understand? So we not take the responsibility for we action them.
Yeah.
And that's one of our biggest downfall and Jamaican people. We have beg way.
Yeah.
We have to wise up, learn some skills.
Yeah.
Because it will get redder than red.
Yeah, man, terrible.
And that is why it's a supremacy thing here we are going in this world here. And we have to understand that. And we have to find the love in ourselves.
Yeah, man.
You understand? But more big up Fireball again as usual, because I have a big up a friend Fireball, Harville up Arlington Town and Red Rat at the Gerard Lane and all of the man them in East Kingston, Boogsy Ross. Lucas Road right there, so, you know. So just big up yourself and my sister Annie again. I know you're listening, so
give thanks.
Big up yourself.
Give thanks.
Yes, Motor. And continue.
Yeah, man, we're not stop, man. We're not stop.
Yes, you, Motor. You're there for a reason. And may I tell you, the main thing when I want to say to you, there are a whole heap of people call you all the while and them are coming, them are talk something where them not research themselves, them just want to start. But you know what I learn from you? The most important thing me learn from you, is when you say, me hear you say, talk what you know. You understand? Talk what you know. study it and know it and then you talk about it.
Information.
And that is a very important thing I learned from you and understand.
Give thanks, Bridget.
Yeah, man, and bless up yourself, Motor.
Yeah. Yes, we dep on the fourth is no, we Wanga got mean, I'll find out listener I'll say, what does he say? Wanga got, what's Wanga got? I see you saying, licky. Believe you me, man. You see that thing when you mouth? Apart from people use them mouth to get them in a trouble. But people use them mouth to kill themselves to commit suicide. Yes. People say no believe in a suicide, say, who me? We don't know people kill themselves, Well, you know. A whole heap of way I kill myself. Because it's not coming out in a newspaper about man eat white sugar and dead. Your man say man shot himself after shotting children and shotting girlfriend. Him shot himself, people say suicide. But the time when you yam something and it kill you, a suicide. Believe you me, I want to go business. Terrible thing. Yes, ill.
Yeah, Motor.
Yeah, blessed man.
Motor.
Yes, sir.
We are dealing, Motor.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, said. Yeah, I man want to look at topic where I look at thing where me say the transport taxi thing, you see me? Alright, man, by transport there, they have a thing where they must say, boy, I tell people say don't take no white plate, but they say robot. Saying? Alright. So for instance, me and you have a car now where same type car, same model. But for your car, the age plan for your car now, it up more than my own. I'm feeling a good condition, see? Alright, you go to the transport and say, alright, you want to put on the red plate on it, see? And they must show you, say, the age on the car. To hold. But at the same time now, for me and for your car in a same condition. You see me?
Yeah, I see what I say, but so say no, because me and your car in the same condition now, them shouldn't discriminate against you to get your license.
Same. So, you go up there and you put on the plate, you want to regularize and come in the system and then back your way. So when they back your way now, you go to the road and now go juggle.
Yeah, and then broke the law.
Yeah. So, me want to go into the system, by regularize, by operating.
Yeah, me understand. But them not allow you to go in because them say your car too old.
Yeah.
You do it in a good condition.
In a good condition.
Yeah. Well, what them should do is drive the car to find out the condition, right? Like when you go to go get your fitness. Them should drive it to see if it fit and then be stuff after that. Rather than talk about the age of the car. Because you have some age car with nicer than new car,
Yes, man. Yeah. Because, you have some car now where, say for instance, 2013, 2013 car. So, but they're in the condition, because the new car, when they make now, not as strong as the
old car, them.
The old car, them.
Yeah.
You have a 2014 car, 2012 car, the front end shaky.
Yeah.
And the car we are 95, 96 year old, the front end sturdy.
Yes, yeah. You want to go Cuba go see some vintage car. We make them car look like joke business. Them vintage car, though, them set them up and properly and a drive on the road normal. So really and true, me see what I say. Them should have drive the car to find out if it's roadworthy.
Yeah.
Rather than look on the age of the car, because the age of the car don't mean say It no road worthy. The age yeah, I agree with you.
But them a back away from the system, Papa. Yeah, so I think I'm tell us, boy. I tell people they don't have driving a robot.
Yeah.
And them a back with people from running robot. You understand me there?
Because your car old, even though you keep it up to date.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can go around that, Bridging, but maybe I should have talked to somebody about it, yes?
Saying for the trouble know he's a powerful Bridging, you know. You know the one journalist, you know. I mean you talk about one road on out of Port Marley. What road where inside the road there, this thing can they make a little detour there.
Yeah, them fix it.
Yeah, say boy, them put up a little detour road and they couldn't even say asphalt.
Yeah, and them asphalt it.
yeah man, I mean you talk about it today like Wednesday man by Friday.
They don't see me one over Charlton Road, man. The one did not go on terrible, man. I see them do it away and it look like a highway.
Yeah man, I mean I say wow, you know the motor one powerful brethren.
No, but we don't want to come off of the thing, I know. We want Tracy remind me about this thing, to find somebody to tell me. Tracy, write down this thing, I know, that's what I remember. The brethren you call and I say, them don't judge your car off of the roadworthiness. Them judge it off of the age. Even though an older car can be more roadworthy than a newer car.
Yeah.
So a man can have a new car and it dangle up, you know, but you have an old car and him take care right good. So we need to talk to somebody.
But,
why you don't do it like how you do?
I'm going to talk to one lady down her name Prim Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who she be? Where she be?
She work at RFM, the man.
No, the way you tell me about RFM people, from me I talk about something else, you tell me about RFM people. Where you tell me about the RFM people can't help you, and I'm going to help you.
No, I tell you the lady say, boy, I'm going to give you a shout, you know?
She tell you to give me a shout.
Yeah, man.
All right, you give me a shout. I have to move, though, here?
Yeah, man, bless up yourself.
Yeah, the time is 12 o'clock, on the dot. Yeah, Cutting Edge, yeah.
Greetings, Mutabaruka.
Blessed man.
Blessings, you know. Canada, call you, man. When you come inside, that's all.
Yeah, when I come that side, eh?
Yeah.
I come to February. But I'm going to come at your side, I'm Montreal.
Montreal, yeah.
Montreal, I'm over there, yeah.
Oh. So how was the xylophone performance and everything?
Wonderful, man. Wonderful. Yeah. She did good, man. She really did good. Believe you me. You know the way they see the stage is a massive stage, you know. So to see this little girl on the stage with them, man, her back her, because she's not track she use band. She go rehearse.
Yeah, man, she's a natural, you know. She's a natural band.
It was wonderful to see the little girl.
And even just the way she curved when she even sing that song, the one day she sing.
Loving you. Oh, stick by me.
Yeah, man. When you listen it, you know, to hear a little youth, how she carry that, you know?
Yeah,
you have to send enough respect. Muta, not to keep the eye still, but mention. Remember the brother that say, them are going to make an apology in regards to the Coral Garden incident.
I mentioned it last week.
I watch out Muta.
Chucky supposed to be.
Remember at the Rasta Ganja Fest there, so a brother had interviewed the brother, I hear him say, yes man, the Prime Minister going to make that they have to tweet it and so it's coming soon. Tell them why they say, oh, watch you know, I have some people who go to some things, man, Rastafari people, and then have to come up and know, say, oh, work. And I just say this because I share the same sentiments, you know, so.
Yeah.
Just remind them in the motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, make them know so we are here. And I would allow to the youth them they say in Jamaica, you know. You know, Sikh is Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. Seek His Majesty in teachings, apply to our daily lives, and on a life of a shine brighter and have a better future. Remember, discipline of the mind is a basic ingredient of morality and therefore of spiritual strength. Youth and youth, seek Emperor Haile King Selassie. Mota bless up.
Blessed man, give thanks. Yes, Xylophone really did herself wonderful, man. I was proud of her. Really proud of her, man. The youngest little daughter, I think the youngest little daughter ever booked for Rebel Salute, you know, because you have little people who get called up on stage, but for actually get booked on a show like that is really something else.
Hi, today we're going to talk about 14 foods that cleanse the liver. When the liver is taxed, it can't process toxins and fat in an efficient way. There are many foods that can help cleanse the liver naturally by stimulating the natural ability to clean toxic waste from the body. Eating the following foods is the best way to keep your liver healthy and functioning the way you need it to. Number 1, garlic. Just a small amount has the ability to activate liver enzymes which help your body flush out toxins. Garlic also holds high amounts of allicin and selenium, 2 natural compounds that aid in liver cleansing. Number 2, grapefruit. It's high in vitamin C and antioxidants and has the natural cleansing ability to support the liver. Grapefruit juice helps boost the production of liver detoxification enzymes and helps flush out carcinogens and other toxins. Number 3, beets and carrots, both extremely high in plant flavonoids and beta-carotene. This helps stimulate and improve overall liver function. Number 4, green tea. This liver-loving beverage is full of plant antioxidants and catechins, a constituent known to assist the liver's overall function. Number 5, leafy green vegetables, one of the most powerful allies in cleansing the liver that can be eaten raw, cooked, or juiced. High in plant chlorophylls, greens literally suck up environmental toxins from the bloodstream and the body. They eliminate and neutralize chemicals and pesticides and are powerful protective mechanisms for the liver. Number 6, avocados. This nutrient superfood helps the body produce glutathione, which is necessary for the liver to cleanse harmful toxins. Recent studies show that avocados greatly improve liver health. Number 7, apples. They're high in pectin. Apples hold the chemical constituents needed for the body to cleanse and release toxins from the digestive tract. This makes it easier for the liver to handle the toxic load during the cleansing process. Number 8, olive oil. Cold-pressed organic oils such as olive oil, hemp seed oil, flaxseed oil are great for the liver. When used in moderation, they help the body produce a lipid base that can suck up harmful toxins. In this way, it takes some of the burden off the liver in terms of the toxic overload that many of us suffer from. Number 9, whole grains. Grains such as brown rice, which are rich in B-complex vitamins, improve the overall fat metabolization and liver function, as well as liver congestion. Number 10, cruciferous vegetables will add necessary enzyme production in the liver and support it. These natural enzymes will help flush out carcinogens and other toxins from the body. Number 11, lemons and limes. These citrus fruits contain high amounts of vitamin C, which aids the body in synthesizing toxic material into substances that can be absorbed by water. Drinking freshly squeezed lemon or lime juice mixed in water in the morning will help stimulate your liver. Number 12, walnuts. Holding high amounts of the amino acid arginine, walnuts aid the liver by detoxifying ammonia. They also support glutathione production in the liver. Number 13, cabbage. Much like broccoli and cauliflower, eating cabbage will help stimulate the activation of 2 crucial liver detoxifying enzymes that also help the liver flush out toxins. Number 14, turmeric, the liver's favorite spice. Turmeric helps boost liver detox by assisting the enzymes again that actively flush out known dietary carcinogens. Other liver cleansing foods are artichokes, asparagus, kale, and Brussels sprouts. Eating the 14 foods listed above is a great way to keep your liver functioning properly. However, for best results, I would recommend doing a liver cleanse. Doing a liver cleanse at least 2 to 3 times a year will eliminate any foreign substances that you may have trapped inside of your liver. To find out the best liver and gallbladder cleanse program, go to globalhealingcenter.com.
This is the Culture Edge.
Muta.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Bless the eye, man. You know what I Chippy Frost, you know.
Who?
Chippy Frost. Remember that you there?
No.
Remember you to send them to Shamara.
Oh, yeah, one, yes.
Heal the eye, man. You know me, I try to get to you from the year start, Muta.
Well, the year no far started. You're lucky. So you get me. I hope a man will tell me so I try to get me for years.
Indeed. But I said, come on, bless the eye, Steve. Every day I keep you the key.
Oh, you sound like the phone there, we over there, so and you there, we over there, so. I don't understand.
Well, the phone is too strong, so I just, you know, hear me clearly.
Yeah, I kind of hear you better a while ago.
Yeah, man, but I say me there I go and learn the teachings because I stay going and while I have to talk, but I can go and listen down.
Yeah, man, of course.
But me that's the motive, it's time to send a CD still, and I did drop it off up there, no, but I don't know if it's going to get you, because you wouldn't want to listen to call until you like.
Yeah, maybe I show you drop it.
No, man, the key security, because I can't pass the gate, that's it's have to reach.
Alright, better check.
2J mark on it.
What mark on it?
2J.
2J? No, tell me again.
2J.
Spell it.
SUJAE.
Oh, Suje, okay.
Yeah, man, I have similar last name to Muta, you see it?
Okay.
But I say, bless the eyes, see me, I'm just there, go and listen, so.
Yeah, man, give thanks, yeah?
Bless.
Speaking of xylophone, I want to hear up Carol Reed, you know, for help her with our cornrow, our ear for her. I want to big up Carol Reed, Black Image Carol Reed. Yes, give thanks, very, very thanks, very much thanks, believe you me. The little addition where you put on it even make it more sweeter too. We give thanks for that, yes. So the sweetest thing about it is that when she come up on the stage and go in at the, what them call the press area, this little girl with so much radio people and television people interview her, and she stand up there. Her mother don't have to say nothing. She just angle herself. I tell you, man, intelligently. She couldn't come out of the room. She couldn't come out there, man. It's sweet me. Believe you me. It's sweet me. She have far to go. Trust me.
Hey, dear Mota.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. All the best for the new year,
you too, man. The first call you call me for the new year, too.
Yeah.
Come like you get old, you know. Mine you get old, you know, brethren.
Yeah, I thought about you have a whole heap of people line up. Sometimes I can't get through.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't nobody may not answer the phone or whatever.
Are you serious?
I call a whole heap of people, and by the time we're done, by the time I forget to. So, just your commercial don't get long now.
Yeah, I want to tell you, say them ease up, you know. Commercial ease up, you know, man.
You notice tonight, you know what it is?
No, man, them ease up, man. Holiday, you know, them you know, so when the holiday come, everybody want pushing them.
I'm glad to hear about xylophone. Everybody talk about that, man.
Oh, you hear them talk about our performance?
Yeah, man. Yeah, when they mention all of them, you know, see Sanchez being one.
You're serious?
Yeah, man. You see Sanchez being one. Top card, alright, too. Most of the people what happens is that they are alright, but you know, I'm glad when they xylophone.
I'm glad to them call xylophone name in that.
Yeah, man.
Because I never said a little daughter will get booked for a show.
That's why I sit down to you.
Yeah, and she did the GT show too, you know. Yeah, she did the GT show but I think it's tracks that make she use.
Okay.
But you know, yeah, because the Tony Rebel no use track show. Them band, you have to go rehearse. So she go rehearse with the band. And it really turn out good, man. Really turn out good.
Yeah, but you could hear nothing, so it's not natural.
Yeah.
You see the allegory of the cave there?
Yeah.
Upon the other day, when you talk about the allegory,
the allegory of Abraham.
Upon that time, they try to call people as, you know, if you take out one thing named Plato allegory of the cave.
Oh, me just mentioned it.
Yeah, I mentioned it a while ago.
Because me not talk about something else, so me I try to refer to that in relationship to what me that I said, the information we don't have. Because the allegory of the cave is because them see something one way in this cave for years. Them never know say the shadow them represent somebody outside of the cave.
Yeah, like the people them born grew up there and then shackled, so then they can't turn nowhere.
Yeah.
They can't see nobody beside them and nothing.
Yes.
All they can see is the wall in front of them, and there's a fire, a blaze behind them.
Yeah, and all them see the shadow of the people them outside of the cave.
They see the shadow of them, and when the echo come off of the wall with the people them who carry the things. Because the people who are part of a top of carry things, you know.
Yeah.
And when them talk the echo, so them associate the sound them when they hear with what them say. And like everybody, them have a competition, say who can guess and which one and who will say what, and you know. I'm at the man who I guess right here, the big man in there.
Yeah.
So them say no, suppose no, boom. They release one man.
One man come out.
And make him go up. But before he come out, when he turn to the light in the eye,
him can't see.
You know, see, because
darkness in the day now, when he come out of the light now, it's like him get
blind. Yeah, I say the first time you see the information, it's a massive head then you say, oh, this has to go stuff. That's the meaning.
Yeah.
It's a two-way light candle. When you come out of the light, when the man that return to, you know, to come back, to come tell him that you go where he see. So he come back in the dark, and then you can light the dark, you can't see good neither.
Yeah,
it's confused. And when he tell the man them both, you know, the man will say, how you that, man?
Foolishness.
So I make it remind me of you, know, and when you tell people about something, and enough of them and say, oh, how you that, and them things. I'm but member, you know. And I'm glad today I know the same thing will happen in Athens, because in Athens then they kill Socrates, you know.
Socrates or a Plato?
Socrates tell the story. Socrates never write down nothing. Plato and students and him friends.
No, a Plato did not tell the story, or a Socrates did not tell the story?
No, Plato tell the story. So
yeah, Plato tell the story, yeah, and Socrates will write it down.
No. You Plato tell the people, the Socrates say.
Oh, okay.
Like Socrates will eat in our house with some man and attack.
Yeah.
And then they explain how Plato attack, you know, so like Socrates come out and attack. But Socrates never write down nothing, so I'm not going to see it, man.
Yeah, well, what no, that story that come up a while ago, because we talk about information, and sometimes the lack of information lead you to believe that where you is the reality of all things.
You know that?
You know, so that was the allegory of that story.
And that's why they kill Socrates, because they say they are corrupt the minds of the young people.
Young people, yeah.
They are corrupt the minds of the young people. So that's funny. Because what happens at them time, the Peloponnesians, when they just beat up Athens, you know, and win the war.
But how me could have corrupt the minds of young people and gone all and Plato and Socrates? If you talk about all Plato and Socrates on the program, we should have program here talk about Plato and Socrates and them light-hearted way.
That's what they call corrupt mind, because you turn them from the foolishness where them not try to brainwash them with.
Yeah, man. Imagine, look how me you talk about Plato and Socrates, like it's like, you know, Tom and Jerry, you know them really?
But them now are the youth mind them like,
Yes.
Yeah, and I same thing with the state, that's all. Because when they take over some bully, did I go and believe in that go on?
Yeah, man.
And it remind me of all the good saying, I would have said like the greatest, one of the greatest pains to human nature is the pain of a new idea. Yeah, times up.
Yeah.
But me I tell you, so when I say allegory, I'm going to see something that's coming to me. Allegory came for a long time, for a couple, about a month or two ago.
Yeah, allegory, that with Abraham story, the story about Abraham.
You up there? I was just say, I'm well one call, I'm telling you, get to see, I'm telling you, the
yeah, but Paul in the Bible say the Abraham story is an allegory. In a Galatians, it talk about the story like it's not real. It's not a real story, just to show you a deeper meaning to something. But it's not real. The people them never real. You know what I mean?
Nothing. You know, but you see, allegory business. All right. When I grew up, you used to say whole heap of painting. The painting them are usually pure fruit and things, not sure.
Yeah.
You see a bowl of things sitting on a table with fruit and everything. You know the allegory that? What happens is most of them paint they come out of Europe, don't
yeah.
Most Flemish and them things. Them people when so poor that when them see I'm going to receive them houses, them bowl of fruit and everything.
Yeah. Them paint
so when the artists them come and do them thing, you know.
Yeah.
I just show usually you see some empty place around it. And just the bowl of the fruit and look pretty.
Okay. I never noticed it. And the
barren, the bareness of the poor people around it.
Yeah.
And that them giants are that poor too, you know. It was an allegory of the poor who live away.
That's a good thing to tell me, man. You know, so I can find out about it. Just like other hope say when once here we talk about this allegory of the cave now by Socrates and Pluto, that they would have go search for it too. You know, a story. I see, we are carrying homework we give people to, you know, imagine. We are give them homework for go talk about Plato and Socrates and on go university go hear about Plato and Socrates.
Yeah. I want you to tell them so too. You just talk about a man, Peter Abraham.
Yes, him just pass.
Tell them to look up in last book when they do in the Kiowa Chronicles. I saw in place name when I live up in the Blue Mountain there. Kiowa.
Yes.
And then right, I'm in Kiowa Chronicles. I touched to when him born South Africa come to go for a ship to
England and come back to
England.
Yeah.
And they come to Jamaica. A man they can't come to Jamaica, you know.
Oh yeah?
A man they ask him to come right point. I mean, ask him to right point.
Yeah, Norman Manley.
Yeah, Norman,
yeah.
I can ask him say you do that to me because it's not if you do it and he said you know want to do it and he come and do it and he end up like no and you know.
Yeah man, give thanks for the information them man, give thanks.
But tell the people them to try get a book and read. And nice to book him have a couple of books, you know.
Yeah, I want to book him up. Yeah, portion of book him up.
Now we'll look at something about Kwame and Nkrumah and all them in a book and stuff.
Yeah.
And them man, they see him book too. You see him long time, he's the boy and them man.
Yeah. All right, blessed. Thanks. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Great information that the man, Virgin, just gave me a while ago. But them tell you say, well, not them tell you say, but it would appear that Atlanta have some of the biggest cutting edge stepping razor listeners. We are coming Atlanta the 2nd of February, you know. I want you to know that, you know. I want to see how much people are listening to cutting edge and stepping razor in Atlanta. We're coming to Atlanta on the 2nd of February, Black History Month. It's the cutting edge on RFM, yes, blessed. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Muta?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Wow, I'm so excited to hear your voice.
Okay.
I'm calling from Brampton, Ontario.
Ontario, okay, another Canada call. But I don't know Canadian listeners,
yes.
Man.
That's what I'm noticing tonight. I said to myself after I heard the young lady call from Toronto, I said, you know what, I'm going to look for this number and call.
And then the brethren called too from Canada. There's the next brethren that called from Canada too, after she.
Exactly.
Well.
Exactly. So that made me even more excited.
Well.
I'm actually calling because, first I should say that I've been listening to you since I was about 26.
Oh, yeah?
And now I am in my 40s.
Wow. I see your thing.
Yeah. I've been a long time, a very long time, and I just finally got up the nerve to say that I'm going to give you a call. So, the reason why I'm calling really is because I made myself a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
And my goal for my New Year's resolution is, in addition to all the other people who want to carry you to all of these different places, I want to invite you to Brampton.
Okay.
And I spoke to the lady who answered the phone, and I gave her my information. So I'm hoping that you're going to use that information and get back to me.
Okay. Where's Brampton? Brampton is in Ottawa?
No, not as far as Ottawa. It's closer to Toronto. It's about maybe a half hour from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, a half hour by highway. Mm-hmm.
All right, I will take the information. You have the phone number and the name and everything on it, right?
Yes, and my email address and everything is there.
Okay.
And yes. So, and the other thing I wanted to say, I wrote down a few things just so I wouldn't get nervous and forget everything. So I also wanted to let you know that you're a role model to so many people, and including myself. Mm-hmm. And we all know that, in the eyes of human existence, no man is more than none. But the work that you're doing, it totally inspires me. And enough that I actually made you my goal for the year. So, thank you.
Give thanks. What is your name? Your name?
My name is Claudia. I didn't even say that. I'm sorry. My name is Claudia Tomlinson, actually.
Okay.
And before I go, I would like to, if I could, say hi to a few people that are in Jamaica. Is that possible?
Yeah, man. You can say it, man.
All right. So this is, I want to say hi to Delroy. He's in Geneva District, Grange Hill. And Dari and Kachi. That's what they call him. I don't know his real name. And Nurse. I want to say hi to Nurse, too, in Burn Savannah. I'm hoping that you're listening because, I always tell her how much on Wednesday nights I'm always stuck on my radio with IRA FM with Muta Baruka, so I'm hoping that she's listening tonight.
Okay, all right.
And that's it. So thank you again.
All right, you'll hear from me then. Everything. I'll get back to you, definitely. Okay.
Please, thank you.
Yes.
Have a good night. And have a good night, Jamaica.
All right.
I think I'm looking at ourselves and stop gazing at the sky and look for God to come help us. So everything we have, man, we do it. So we have to know, sir, right now, the mess we create and make, and we have to clean up that. We can't wait for no God or no Jesus or no them things to come to that before us. So we make the mess, and we have all the powers on the earth. Every one of us on the earth is important. Until we see ourselves like that and realize this whole heap of crime and this whole heap of filthiness and all them things are not going to stop. Because we have made them happen. Especially the preacher, them in the church, them to stop. To the people, them and gaze them in the sky and talk about this God business and this Jesus thing every day, more and more. So them say, them are the problem. At them are gaze away the people, them lead them away in more destruction. More graveyard, more death and desolation. Everywhere you walk is peer tomb, peer grave amongst people. All them things cause sadness and cause more distress in the place, man. So we need to just look at ourselves and just life and give more life to life instead of give death to death. Because it's a big problem, man. Yeah, because if we really acknowledge that is we are the problem, all of us, from the top come right down to the bottom to the very last top.
and to the very last bottom, and we need to know and stop. You could inching around and in a disposition, I hype up to do this, I hype up to do that. Company radio and tell the people them all kind of stupidness them will solve the problem, and them not solve the problem. They make a build up more problem. That's when them tell the people them lies, Virgin. Look, it causes a whole heap of effect out here, and them know so them lie, and them unjust within themselves. So rich get richer, and them see so no one can touch them, but germs and disease always take them. There is something within us that we need to know that we are the fruit of the land, But people, when we invest in one another, are the greatest thing that, but if we have to destroy one another, what we have to expect to happen? We don't have no chance. None of us now have no chance. Because when some man build up all them grill house and them things and have man a guard around them. Poor guard, the bodyguard, the said man around and feel the pressure too. So, you know them now come take you out. We need to realize them things, the man, and stop the local education, stupidness, and the departure from first class and second class and third class. And we all are one. We are black, white, red, brown, pink, or whoever we are, or wherever we live. We need to realize that each one needs each one. Every one of us need each other, and every one of us, I say, is important to one another. We need to gather, man, and stop foolishness and the stupidness and this inferior quality. Every one of us are quality. But we have it within us, But through the bad teachment and the bad propaganda and everything, because some man find himself in some position where them never believe them never reaching, Them just make up themselves and do pay stupidness. Just like right now, people who can get the job them and who qualify and who can do it, they not get it. But some people who you know and you know this, and I'm a friend, that I'm a friend around this, I'm a friend that them forget the thing. Well, keep on spoiling up the nation.
We hear you loud and clear. We hear you loud and clear, Virgin, but you know we have to move. Trust me, we have to move. Give thanks to the counseling. Here, sir?
Yeah, man.
Yes. The Cutting Edge and IRFM. You know, some people tell me, don't rebel salute. Some foreign, I don't even know. So, a peer ones out from foreign, I come to me about Cultural Edge and stepping with it. Anyway, them tell me, say, Muta, you say if me ever miss one of your program there, me feel guilty. Like me do something wrong. I'm so serious, people have take it. Believe you me. I wait, by the way, Atlanta, the person come from too, Atlanta, the person come from. Anyway, on a serious note, we want to say, for those of you who know Solomon Wolf from the Ethiopian World Federation Local 43 was one of the first man them for go up on the land grant, the Shashaman land grant. Solomon Wolf passed away this week, Yes, at the age of 94. You hear that? 94. So he was one of the first man them to go up on the land, a Shashaman in Ethiopia. Well, him at 94 when him passed away. I will heap of age that. Believe you me. So, we just want you know, for those of you who know Solomon Wolf from Jamaica, or who know Solomon Wolf in Ethiopia, anywhere you know him from, as one of the pioneers of the Shashamane land grant. In past, we had 94. Elder statesman that for the Rastafari movement. You understand? So we just want to know that. Just sit up on the phone.
Hello, Muta?
Yes.
Hi, greetings. Happy New Year to you, man.
Good night, man. Don't tell me say you call from Canada. Don't tell me say you call from Canada.
Well, I'm from New York, but I'm up in the hills of Trelawney right
Okay,
now.
all right. Give thanks.
Yeah, I met you a while years ago with Earl Chin and I were on a radio station in New York up on Riverside Drive.
That time in the 80s. From in the 80s.
From in the 80s, man.
But him not there now, too, man. Earl Chin not there.
In Jamaica now. Yeah, my name is Safia Steve Wright.
Okay.
Nice listening literature you're giving there tonight, man. Maybe you should talk about some Marx and Engels also and the proletariat and teach the people a little more.
We can't talk about everything one night, you know. It's just back I come to
listen to you.
Look here, I can tell you something. It wasn't planned to talk about
Socrates.
No, it wasn't planned. It's just because I was trying to make a comparison between information and not having information.
But you know, when one started a subject, it leads to other subjects. Sometimes one is speaking to someone who can't understand when you transcend into another, transition into another. And they say, but I know that may talk about. But that's our conversation and that's how history goes.
Yes, definitely.
You know? Yeah, but my name is Safia Steve. So now I'm not in radio anymore. I do a television show in New York, but I'm chilling out. Yeah.
So what? You chill out at Trelawney?
I chill out up at Trelawney, man.
All right. And you know the Trelawney no cold, or you chill out? You're supposed to get warm up there and chill, eh?
It's chilly up here, man, and I have banana trees around the house. It's chilly, man. Chilly.
All right,
Muta, one love, huh?
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Well, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Well, years you're from me, brother.
Years you're from me.
No, man, I try to get you, man. It's hard to get the living star.
Years you try to get you, so I can't get it?
Yeah.
Years?
Let me say, from last year, man. From last year.
You have to pay your phone bill, man.
No, man, sometimes I have a credit, man, and we are truly hard than thing other people. They run out.
Yeah. So make use of it now. Make use of it.
Yeah, me send a text, you know.
All right, here one now. You see, you get me now, you know, and you play radio in the background.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, me I hear you know.
Well, me send a text.
Send a text to who?
Why you read it? Pan here, man. Pan 390.
No, wait, no, man. You send a text to who?
To you, to the program, man. And even though I get you know, but I tell you when you send that text. It's when you listen to the program and analyze it. The things where you highlight, even since night. Me always I say, Jamaica people want a next Marcus Garvey, but the work we do is like a part of Marcus Garvey work. And Highway FM is like the philosophy and opinion. All black people say that.
Well, just tell me the text then, man. Just tell me the text where you write for the text.
I not tell her.
Oh, that you right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And, well, I don't know what it's about. Anybody will not listen to Highway FM, nah, go. All black people should listen to this. I listen to your program.
All right.
Because the things that I highlight, it is so clear and obvious, and only so we can survive because of the systematical setup around it.
Well, I hope them are listening and take heed.
Because, as I say, we all know, say, in bringing a generation, in changing a generation, task force, it starts on the kids. And as I say, with the food and the thing, are the kids that mostly, are them are the most vulnerable to it. Because the things that them gravitate to, it will kill them out earlier, or affect all the way earlier. So, and some of the things where even my white lady call and I say, if you read certain book, or some black people read certain book, because some of the things where I say, where I like, in a book, you know, but true black people not read some of the things.
Oh, you know, she's a white lady.
No, when you say, a fine lady, then I should say. But you caught up in the mental thing.
I don't know.
Like that, yeah.
No, maybe it's a white lady telling them, but I ask you, oh, you know?
No. Yeah, I think she did say so too.
She said
something about that. No, she said the blacks. Yeah, she was referring to what you are saying, to the blacks. And our program is Sharon a vital program too. And the thing we mentioned about the food, we know them things a long time, and the red chunks and the soya bean thing, we know say soya bean are good for a long time. America promote them things, and that's why them kill out the coconut them out here and the 80s.
Yeah.
Because them time my old man, the country of property, I watch them used to be playing them and going on a circle, and them say them a spray bug. I spray hard, they play them circle and spray, kill out all of them coconut, you know, we know that from a long time.
That them do, yes.
Yeah, man.
And one time them talk about them as spray certain things down Westmoreland and throw out the whole of the ganja too.
Yeah. And the next thing, the cooking oil, them, other than the soya bean, you have some killer oil, you know. Because you have a cooking oil where we understand. This information we understand is a wheel oil.
What kind of oil?
A wheel. When they catch the wheel and put them there's no way, I may presume it, because there's no way a oil supposed to fry. And no matter what season you have it tonight, you have that stinking smell there. So if we go back to the normal coconut oil.
Coconut oil use, man.
Boiled coconut. You have a factory at St. Thomas promote it now.
You have a factory at St. Thomas?
No, them have a factory at St. Thomas. We'll go back to it. You have whole people to boil it and sell it.
Yeah, well, we know what man up on Portland. I will people at Portland and boil it and sell too.
Yeah.
But Jamaican people don't want to use that again. Them get idiot full now. Them don't know say coconut oil a good oil. You know, at the best side you can use right now, and we get it at Jamaica. Yeah, we have it at Jamaica. Yeah, and go like we don't want to use it. We want the oil to come from far in.
Even though it's more expensive, but them say the cheapest come in dearest, so the cheap thing will kill you out.
Coconut oil is expensive, man.
And no matter the price, it's better use it more than the local one. Cause them things are killer, you know, man.
And you have a good oil to olive oil, you know, extra virgin olive oil, a good oil too, you know.
Yeah. But
you don't have foreign oil, but a good oil.
I'm black people don't use it. Only the preacher they use it, wet them in them fire. They used to use it.
I saw preachers sprinkle through the bad yard one time, and I said, but look at this wicked man doing. I sprinkle the thing out. Before one get a jump on it, I sprinkle through Jamaica.
I let people drink it. And you know what the Virgin read out, me had a play about that, it 10 about 14 vital things.
Yeah, for kidney.
You couldn't get a copy of it, Mota. Yeah, no.
If you could, you get the copy?
Couldn't get it through IRFM, because we passed through them sometime. It's hard to tell me something. You have the bookshop in a town here.
No, where's the man? That done a long time.
Long time. And Mota, one time you do, you remember the time when you did come march against Popeye downtown?
Yeah, uptown too, yeah.
Me one of the man who come find now when Dr. Martin and him secretary them did come here. I do a video with you on a law bookstore at Church Street. I wonder, you still have the video there when they like get a copy?
I don't remember to make video road so yeah, but we still have video.
Yeah, but no, one time you check here, you say could I try to take your feet up the bookstore.
Yeah, but the bookstore.
But to me go back a country them time, man. You know?
You shouldn't go back a country, man. You shouldn't go back a country at all. I don't know if you find them some them region, trust me. Them things.
And you couldn't give me a number, Muta, because you don't have vital work. I'm a man like you.
Tell me where you want me number for.
No, like a long time, Bridget, man.
You just call me so.
No, but all right. Like certain, right now, me's a bookman and certain information on certain books also.
Yeah.
Do they?
Make operator again, but can't give
it. You get it to me.
You can't give me number on the phone, man. You have to call.
No, you can't make what you call it?
No chick, no the boucher, man.
The secretary, Mr. Man, not chick.
Yeah, call her, make sure you get.
Have the
They no most half of the year, man. You never hear me say. No most half of the year, man. I know why I give it. I know why I give it.
All right, the caller back on. The same operator will put me on to your 371.
One operator there.
All right, keep up your good work, brother. Car. I think I want you read the text, you know, man, because you know.
Which text?
The one on the RFM text line.
But you just say you don't read it a while ago. You don't just read it a while ago.
Well, whoever never hear it and what.
No, wait, no, man. I asked if you didn't read it a while ago you talking.
Yeah, me said, yeah. But
then why you say that?
Read again. That means whoever now hear me now hear what me did say it. When they read it, at least whoever just come in, because sometimes that's how we can.
No, but you try to tell me no for read it like gospel.
Yeah, do a good work, brethren, and you know.
Yeah.
I reckon it's like the philosophy and opinion of Garvey.
I see.
And the thing where you do like Garvey to black people, all black people should have. You know, so I know an elder man, you know. It's a Garvey, I tell him say all black people should have use the philosophy and opinion as them Bible. And them shall use IRFM as them station.
Oh, that the old how the person said?
Yeah, man, I held that man. Yeah, man, I can't forget that, man. All the while, I tell you, people may tell you.
I say that all the while.
Yeah, man.
All right, give thanks. Here, Virgin.
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah, this is we out of Virgin Island. This is the cutting edge, yes, here. Blessed. Mama Fire, how you do?
Rastafari, I love you, brother.
Yes, Mama Fire, how you do?
Give her thanks, my brother. Give her thanks to life, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I black up more than the Salah a while ago.
Yeah, pass where?
Yeah. Sunday, I just went past Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so I touch her, you know, I'm off neck. I got and I Jamaica and you say, my father, brother, that, you know, couple.
Oh, yeah?
My father, brother, that. Yeah, so I can't pearl, you know, it's been in my house, you know.
Yeah.
And I black out the word soon and I say, that love all of these family, them come together and want me a car. And I'm 30 minutes again. But I said I did before and moved to Ethiopia, you know. So me that say, in that the church wrote that morning, so me that say, if all of them could have come together and just get my number and leave me from the car and I will a celebration to the life and work to Uncle Salah. Because we don't know so much funeral now, we're going here, but we'll for one Uncle Salah and that night I chanting and we could have all a current and give thanks for life and work to Uncle Salah. Uncle Salah is a man that really tried the back and fill up a whole pack for me, so he could have just really do that to me, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Rastafari. So with that joke, we know that you know it could have didn't know. And get free, you know. The number 575 3034, you know.
All right, give thanks. 575 3034.
Yeah, and we have the good coconut oil and Portland and 3 years. They have black boat it every time. So no one in the nation, you know.
The coconut oil.
Good coconut oil.
How you mean, man? The coconut oil still a make, man. Still a make.
Yes, fine. I have to go to check the oil earlier and I get something. You know?
That's what I can tell the world said. That was one of the things that I used to make my living off of. Boil oil. Yeah, boil oil. Me am profile.
I shine a bar skin in the car.
I tell you, man.
When I ride on, we are rub and put everything.
Oh, you mean, man, we look like we are shining at the dark, man. We are shining at the dark.
Thanks, man.
When man are part of the moon, boy, you know, some more time say, boy, Jello, you look so clean and shine, man.
Yeah, Rasta. I must be learning you, so when I done with the trash, I never use that for my African dust to talk.
Yeah, no, the trash we I use, man. And the trash we did I use, you know. We used to put on the trash, you know. No, I can tell you something. We used to have the trash there, you know, and anytime we are going road, you know.
Yes, right.
And we done swimming at the river. Kawan River, up here, so we used to there, up here, so.
True.
We're Mystic Mountain there. You see the time we done, man, and we are going road. You see we done river up instead, man, and get the trash, man, and rub it by your foot and I come out the road, man. Me, I tell you, man.
I tell you, man, a long time, Rasta meet and I tell them, you know,
yes.
Joke, but I know joke, a reality.
Reality, natural lotion. Harry, give thanks. Give thanks.
Give a thanks, my brother, and give a thanks to the operator, too.
Yes, Harry.
Traffic love, yes.
Listen to Willie Williams, them a Gideon time, man. Yes, Yale.
Mr. Baruka.
Blessed man.
Yes, sir. Then, Mr. Baruka, before me make my point in Aisha. You know, say, for example, when you're not interviewing a specific person, persons must just come and make them point and move because they must understand that other person is on the line waiting. Because, for example, that guy came on the line and read out the message where him sent penny I text, I myself, you can still read it. Like, team bias now, no validity or whatever. So, just must make them point, man, and make other person can break your line because I rate them as an international station with a lot of person calling. So then to just break your line, make the car flow.
But I bet you that's not your point. I bet you that's not your point where you talk about it now. I bet you what you talk about now is not that you call for.
No, I don't me call for.
That means you now make your point now, so you can make your point now then and practice what you preach.
Alright, as mentioned Mr. Baruka, right now, you did talk earlier about the allegory thing, and I mean, and for example, Mr. Baruka, a lot of person now, for example, when they read the Bible, they don't really understand the Bible from a certain level. They don't really understand, for example, certain studies. They don't understand, they don't know nothing about esoteric, they don't know nothing about etymological study, they don't know nothing about connotative studies, they don't know nothing about linguistics, so they tend to get caught within the whole realm of allegory. So I just want to make people know, say, while them sit around, so them are wait for Jesus, them to know, so within themselves, Jesus are wait for them too. So I just make that point and move quickly.
All right, give thanks, man. Give thanks. Yes. Continue. Blessed man.
Happy New Year.
You too, man.
And just keep on doing the good work. Rumley.
No. This is serious.
Credit and go.
No, wait. Let me tell you how serious it is. A year tune. Me just put on the turntable. Look, this hour. No. This is serious, Rasta. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. A year tune. Me just put.
You're God, man.
No, man. Me I tell you, this is serious, Rasta.
Brethren, I tell you.
A year tune. Me say me go play your tune after the Willie Williams. Then me go play your tune.
Blessings, man. I swear it go.
Oh gosh, man, me I tell you, I swear it go. I got him, praise God. Me can play that verse, but I don't go play him tune. Believe you me. Yeah, this is the culture that, you know, so that scared me a while ago, you know. That brethren there from Rumley scared me a while ago. Because me I play the Willie Williams tune, you know, and me I look for the comment to put up on the next turntable there, so. And the man just called me. I'm frightened, you know. No, that one the rough Rasta. That one the rough Papa Brains. Me put up the tune, like a theme tune that, you know, for 20 years now, a theme tune that. And me put up the tune on the turntable for play it, on the computer, and hear the man on the phone. Brethren, Rumley, are you this, you know? Yes,
this deserve another round of it in a motor.
No, you can't get
man.
No, you can't get another round. Believe me, another people.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, but
satisfy them again.
No, but not only that, you scare me, man. Me frightened, man. Believe me. I actually don't know what's looking at that. Eh?
We want a prayer go for that lady, you know, because she's sickly body, you know.
Which lady?
Galleries, man.
Oh, yes.
Sick. She's very sick. She needs a prayer motor.
Well, say the prayer, man. But you hear me as a virgin.
No. Yeah, continue.
Me sit down inside that, so you can, and me one in the studio, so you know. But, you can imagine me put a CD to play.
Yeah.
And know, say, for 20 odd years, you are asked me to play this tune. Every time you call, you ask me to play this tune.
Yes,
and man, you never ask me tonight. And me put the CD for go play it. Me put the tune for go play it on the computer. And the next call when me take up, are you a call?
I call you, but you call just come in at the right time.
It's scary, Rasta.
Yeah, me tell you, but this is the works where you do.
Yes.
Just continue. There was one of them where I said, boy, I love you come on TV. I see you on TV.
You say you don't want me in the day.
I'm happy in the day, but me never call you on stepping yet, you know.
Oh, you never call me in the day?
Never. I need to call you because the first time you're going and live run by your show.
Run Mushet, yeah.
Yeah.
I see my rebel salute.
Eh? And me have something when me write out from work.
Yeah.
When me have pain, when me run by your show.
Yeah.
Me just have say something out of my head state. And it's the on paper, you know. Me need to say something to you about it. But I just time in.
Yeah, man. All right, give thanks.
Bless up, man.
Yes.
Iron sharp, iron brother.
May I tell you.
Blessed.
Yeah. Yes, Papa, that is what you call mystic, trust me, mystic. So, here we go now. I just call exactly we put the truth on top of the something, you know. It's amazing. All right. Yeah, Joe Higgs. Yes, Ian.
Greetings.
Blessed.
One, man.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, man. King James again, you know.
Well, I'm King James.
Happy New Year, man, you know.
Happy New Year to you, man. How you do?
Real, man. So, how are you with you now?
Eh?
How are you treat you?
The year, so far, so good, you know.
Real,
Last year was a wonderful year for me, you know. I don't know about the next man, but...
you know, so you have my son do all of them time, they know do.
Yeah, me know.
Someone big up you and Spice and Beanie Man and Freddie McGregor and Judy Man, you know.
So all of them people that my brother and sister.
Yeah, man, and Lisa and our mother, you know. So, so when you big up Lisa, when you big up the mother, and you so,
Hold on. Me and Beanie Man and Spice are brother and sister.
Yeah, and Freddie McGregor and Judy Man, you know.
We are sister, but Lisa and our mother.
Yeah. So when you play one song for your mother tonight, Bob Marley, Three Little Birds, yeah?
But
when you play Three Little Birds for Lisa tonight, man, God, enough respect to her, you know.
Why you know easy now?
But me I tell you about, keep me talk about the Bible and no motor, because you see the Bible, when me I tell you say the Bible is red, green and gold, and Jesus come to me with red, green and Bible is red, green and gold, you know. Yeah, man, Jesus come to, if you base up, if you read the last part of the Bible, Psalm 150, he say, every breath shall praise the Lord, you know. And me see cock, only cock me see him. I praise the Lord, and night time I get up and wake up, me I praise God same way and night time when I sleep, you know.
Okay, sir.
Because the Bible say every breath. So, like, say, if a killing that go on the earth and thing, and thing, it is like, say, man, if you praise God more, and me, I tell you, say, you man, the people who kill Jesus, you know, man. They make Jesus, whoever things that go on, they call him people, they still alive in the motor, you know, realize the motor.
Yes.
Yeah, man, I'm still alive, man, and the woman have all grand-pitney and great-grand-pitney, you know. So when the crime get greater and greater upon the land, you know.
All right, you know what I'm going to play for my mother, Lisa, and I'm going to play Three Little Birds for you. Here, Bridget.
That was all something that's moved, all the two teeth. If they ain't come out, come turn up, they won't kill Jesus, you know, I two teeth.
Yeah.
They turn up and then kill Jesus, you know.
All right,
you know,
yeah.
I will have all the quotes.
You want to hear the tune for my mother, I know why I hear the tune for my mother.
All right, let me call you back next week.
Yeah, all right, so I'm going to play the tune for, who you say my mother again?
Lisa Anna, man, just play Three
Little Birds. Going out to my mother, Lisa Anna, coming from King James. Yeah.
Yale Motor.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? Yale up your mother, Lisa Anna.
Me I tell you, man.
She live long, you know.
Oh, you
she live long.
Why she pretty like pretty? Me I tell you.
Me I tell you, man. Your mother, Lisa Anna, pretty. Me I tell you, man. And Yale up your brothers, them Freddie and Beanie. You know, the whole entourage, you know.
Well, if you didn't know, you would have put you in the mix too.
I tell you, King James a sample.
I tell you, man, sample, impart sample, man. So we had ups are still cool, Bridget? Ups are still cool?
Me I tell you, man, below zero.
It gone below zero, you know. It gone below zero.
Living in a fridge, you know. And you know, yesterday, the 18th, Wednesday, was the anniversary, because it was on the 18th of January, 1981, that 13 African youths were murdered in a fire in New Cross, South London, you know, said to be caused by racists at a party. And later on, another one of them died as a result of that fire. And what is one of the things about it that the parents remember is that a little bit after that, the IRA let off some bombs in Northern Ireland, and Queen Elizabeth, the second of Jamaica, of Britain and Jamaica, the head of state, sent condolences to the family, the Irish families who lost people as a result of the IRA bombs, but none to the families of those Africans who died in New Cross, or so-called subjects. You know, this is something that shows the double standards. Yes, 14 dead. In fact, Tony Douglas, the singer, sang a song called 14 Dead and Nothing Said. You know, show you how African life is disregarded.
Who is that sing it?
Tony Douglas, who used to sing in the group named the Black Stones, and later on the group known as Quest and thing. He's the elder brother of another singer, Keith Douglas.
Yeah.
You know, their mother, Olive Douglas, was the first woman in Britain to own and operate a sound system, which she did in 1969, originally from Clarendon. You know, the Paddington Terror sound.
Yeah.
But yes, you know, these kind of racist things, you know, whenever the lives of our people. And then we see whereby in the background we know that the deadline has passed, but President Jammeh has not stepped down in the Gambia.
May I tell you?
Yes, and
I don't know where
and some people are saying he should step down because he had said that he was going to hand over.
Yes, he did say it. How do I change your mind? Why I'm changing mind?
Yes, well, I'm gonna say why he changed his mind, because I read. You see, shortly after he said that he would work with the new president, who is a devout Muslim, and he's a Muslim himself too.
Yeah.
The new president-elect came about because it's a coalition of about at least 3 or 4 parties. Because when all is said and done, the party in the Gambia that has the largest amount of voters who voted is still President Jammeh, you know. So if any one of the others had on their own, they would not have defeated him. But it's because at least 3 to 4 came together in a coalition. Yes. So right away, the single party with the largest supporters by far is Jammeh's. But what made him change his mind, and I agree with him, and I know this is going to shock some people, was when one of the people in the president-elect's group said, after he said he would hand over and work with a smooth transition, that within 1 year of them coming to power, that he would be arrested and charged for crimes. Now, Jammeh is a military man who came to power 22 years ago by overthrowing the farmer thing, who was a puppet of the British. In fact, afterwards he fled to Britain and he died in Britain. He was a puppet of the British. And he knows that the British, the French and the Americans want to get rid of him Just like how they want to get rid of President Mugabe and any other African who they don't like. Because of his Pan-Africanist statement in terms of...
He moved Gambia from the Commonwealth too.
Exactly. So, he knows that from this guy came out with that, he knows the plan is to get rid of him. Now, self-preservation, from he knowing that, he is going to protect himself. This is why, because until then, he was cooperating and said everything was fine. But when this guy shoot off his mouth and said that he's going to be arrested and charged, and I would do the same thing.
I hear the Nigerian them say them are going to send army over there today, tomorrow.
Not exactly. Well, as the Buhari and the guy who heading the Ghanaian regime now and others, they are a set of hypocrites, and it goes to show how they always allow themselves to be used by the European imperialists to act against other African leaders. It's the same thing they used to do with Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba. This is a typical type of thing, you see, right? Willing to be used because the Americans and French really would like to go in personal, but because it would look too obvious they're using them. That is what is happening. And ECOWAS, the troops from the so-called military thing, they should not invade the Gambia. Why does the Nigerian president, who is a former military general, why doesn't he deal with Boko Haram in Nigeria that is wreaking havoc? That is what he should be dealing with, rather than sending Nigerian troops to another African country to intervene on behalf of the British imperialists and other European imperialists who want to get rid of President Jammeh. And it reminds me of when the British, Tony Blair and others, and the Americans, George Bush, they were very upset with Mbeki of South Africa because they wanted him to intervene militarily in Zimbabwe to overthrow President Mugabe. And he publicly said he refused, he will not be used to attack, invade and overthrow President Mugabe, because he remember that freedom came about to a large measure because of the revolutionary efforts and help from the Zimbabwean ZANU-PF with President Mugabe. And in fact, ZANU-PF and so on, they held back on certain things to facilitate further liberation for Africans in South Africa. And this is typical about these Europeans, always finding some little traitors to use to try to overthrow positive African leaders.
A long time them after Jammeh still, a long time them after him.
Yes, long time, yes. And the thing about it, people who follow the racist online propaganda against Jammeh, if you read his interviews and his speeches, he's very intelligent and articulate in demonstrating the evils and the horrors that the Europeans have done to Gambia and the rest of Africa. And they don't like this type of thing. They don't like to be told about what they have done and what they are still doing. As he said, they came to the Gambia, which is part of Senegambia, because there was a lot of elephants there and they wanted ivory. And then when that was exhausted, they went full scale into the enslavement of African people in that region. And as he has said, what he has built in terms of schools and other facilities.
Yeah, man, I'm still with him, I'm still with him in Gambia already,
Yes, I know, because I'm sure you've been there more than one time, haven't you?
I have all pictures with me and him I go around in our celebration with them have them. I tell you, big celebration, man. It's an amazing thing. I broadcast it back live on IRFM to tell the people exactly what they're doing.
And how do you find him as a person, Muta? Tell us, as a person.
You see, him forward thinking. He's a forward thinking president. Me find same fault. Because here we say no, we do rise.
Just say that again. I want to say it again.
Wait, I'm going to tell you what now. Him say him going to make Gambia sufficient in rice by the year 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And him also talk about this, not talk, but schools where for years no school, certain school and university never there Gambia, and him come put school and university. That's all.
As I said earlier, true.
And it's a man where even though him is a Muslim.
Yes,
you have Christian.
Muslim
yeah, but you have Christian. When Christmas come, you wouldn't believe it's a Muslim country. And when Muslim come, you know say it's a Christianity there. And when I was there, them uncle have about 4 murder for the year, and the police them no carry gun.
No, compare that to Nigeria. Compare that to
you can't compare to Nigeria. Nigeria has most confusing places.
Yes, but they want to invade such a country on behalf of the British imperialist racist master.
Nigeria the most confusing country in Africa, man.
You see, the thing about it is that Nigeria has been plagued by a set of neo-colonial puppets who serve the interests not of the Africans of Nigeria, but the interests of the European imperialists still. And this is why all the vast wealth of Nigeria, the oil in the the Delta region there, where the Ogoni people are, etc. and so, they destroy the environment, and the money from the oil wealth has not benefited the people of the Delta region and the rest of Nigeria, but the money has been stolen. As Chinwezi has referred to, what is happening in Nigeria is a lootocracy, whereby politicians just come in and loot the treasury. You know, some of the most expensive houses costing multi-millions in London are owned by corrupt and thief in Nigeria. Yes, in places like Belgravia in Westminster.
And the scamming thing don't start with Nigeria and them, man. Same scamming thing where you say go to Jamaica, and Nigeria and them make it popular, man.
Yes, make it popular. And the thing about it too is that, you know, in the US, the most educated immigrant group are the Nigerians, you know. The most educated in terms of college and universities are the Nigerians, you know. But Nigeria has been plagued by corrupt politicians. Look what they used to do to Fela and Nicolapo, that great artist and free, you know, fighter, you know what I mean? And his mother, who was a Gaviite and thing too, you know, really sad, you know. And I just want you to use the platforms that you have to support President Jammeh, because we want no invasion by other African
I don't know how we're going to stay here and stop it.
No, well, what you can do, like what I am doing here now, is talking about it and highlighting to people, because, you know, propaganda, as Marcus Garvey said, is one of the biggest weapons that the enemies use.
The president-elect are going to reach back to Gambia. Because Senegal him there,
Senegal, no, they claim that the invading army that they want, that they're gathering up, ECOWAS, that they are going to escort him. Yes.
Today? Not today, it's supposed to happen.
Yes. Yes, it's supposed to happen today. But what happens is that what we can do is keep people aware of the real reasons why they want to move against Jammeh. And as I said, Jammeh has taken the action that he has taken because of the threat that this guy in the president-elect's group saying that he's going to be arrested and charged. You know, And we know it is them acting on behalf of the British imperialists to get back at Jammeh for coming out of the so-called British Commonwealth and also for denouncing the imperialism of Europeans.
All right, now you see how them run Zimbabwe out of the Commonwealth. Them never run Gambia out of the Commonwealth. Him left them, you know.
Well, I tell you, in terms of Zimbabwe, to be correct, after they were going on that way, President Mugabe, check the record, said, listen, we're going to withdraw. The Commonwealth is a club, and we're going to leave that club. That is actually the record.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the President Mugabe actually left, but saying, listen, it's a club, and we'll just withdraw from this club. This is what really happened.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm upset about at that time? At the time, Tony Blair was able to get the support of Obasanjo in Nigeria and P.J. Patterson in Jamaica to work against President Mugabe. Because when the Zimbabweans were expecting like P.J. Patterson of Jamaica and Obasanjo of Nigeria to be supportive, they were not supportive.
Yeah.
They were not supportive, and this is on record. And neither was Bruce Golding at the time was supportive. Both PMP and JLP with their neo-colonialist agenda were not supported. And I want to big up Laxley Comrie, our teacher brethren from Kingston Technical High School, who phoned me yesterday.
I just yesterday me talk about him to some reporters.
Yes, man, him phoned me yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday me talk about him. A long time I don't see him on a part. Maybe I told him stop going part where him dead still, but a long time I don't see him. We usually book him up at some session or some stage show or something.
Yeah, that is true. Well, him not so going out so much because of the health thing, you know what I mean? But that's fine, man. I know I'm a big up ever in and Cool Walks in Central Kingston, Wildman Street, and Big at the Taylor and the coach for Kingston Central football team from Smith Lane, James Street now, and all of the Central Kingston, massive, St. John's Road, Spanish Town, massive, and all 14 parishes of Jamaica. And finally, the 6 men who were killed in that white Corolla car Saturday in the border of St. James and Trelawney there. Goodwill, I think them say, what a name the district was named. What I find, I don't find it peculiar because you and I know this running. They say 6 men were killed, and these, among them, men who are normally heavily armed gangsters, etc., who have been wanted for various murders and so on. But only 4 firearms are found.
So why that sounds strange?
Because I would be thinking, the 4 firearms are some handguns. I would be thinking that the way they say that these men are always heavily armed. And I would be thinking that you would be having at least 6.
No, but maybe the driver and somebody else in there never have no gun. I mean, it's not unusual for 6 men are driving and I can't go 4 gun in there. That not sound unusual to me personally. Because you can't drive you cannot drive in a...
I hear what you're saying.
I say you can't have 4 men in a car and the 4 of them are terrorists, and one of them in there have gun. But the way in which these men were so notorious and them thing there. Yeah,
them kind of steppers and them terrorists.
Yeah, but maybe them take them off guard.
Them normally have all 2. Yes, normally them have all 2, 3 gun, extra gun in case, gun stick and them kind of business there. You know what I mean?
No, but to say that, alright, to say what? Why you say that? Say I'm 4 gun, meaning what?
Well, it points to the thing that in a lot of cases, sometimes when you hear police say that them kill men who are wanted or you have the standard saying they were found suffering from gunshot wounds and later succumb to their injuries, etc. Sometimes some of these killings are not done in a lawful way. Sometimes.
What them call it? judicial killing. Yes, extrajudicial killing.
Yes. Sometimes.
Well, I don't know, Bridget. I'm not going to really.
I don't know. I just looking at the whole scenario, but at the same time, the violent murders in Jamaica and so on, really, by criminals is really out of hand, and I don't regret the loss of life, nonetheless, of people who have been murdering other Jamaicans. We really, because this is a way of decimating the African population. This is part of reducing the population of the African race. This is not birth control this time, but this is death control. Yes, we're using the gun
to
reduce the numbers of our people.
We're going to move.
Yes, all right. So keep on doing the work.
Yeah, man, give time. Yes, this is the coaching age, and I reckon also we're on the last lap here, so now. I reckon if it make no sense to take more calls. We can take one. We can't take calls still. And we don't play it, all right. I don't think we can't play, we don't play again then, so we can take the call. Yes, Ill.
Aye.
Blessed.
Aye, Mocha. What's up, here?
Cutting edge.
Aye, cutting edge, Mocha, cutting edge. What may I say, brother Mocha? May I beg the man them, I want the man them hear me, loud and clear. May I beg the man them to just stop the heap of crime here, sir. The crime sick me, Rasta. See?
And that's your message?
And the man them are going with some sort of thing, Mocha. I can't understand this thing. The man them are going wicked in a country star. See, the man them a put man in a earth before the man them go put food in a gunfire. They better show you, man. Crime like terrible, man. Man, all that chop up woman and then little thing over them little thing the star. See, man, if you go put food in a earth, man, and stop put man in a earth, man. See, it sick me, man. It sick me, yeah. And some little idle man and some little waste man hang up on wall every day. I watch man pocket and boss big as something now. Look how much idle on the fire. And no idle on the for the man them in a man. See it.
Well, him can't get nothing feet and all them something there. I'm take a plant something, him say no land.
Oh, him in a country.
Him say no land. Man go put dirt now, rubber tire and plant them, man. Food can grow in a rubber tire, Yeah? I'm get trip out. Yeah, food can grow in a rubber tire. Just get some rubber tire, put it at dirt. You fry with so much vegetable. All them, when them call it, them big water plastic buckle. Cut the buckle sideways. And go somewhere about and say if you don't get enough food come outside, no vegetable, enough lettuce and tomato and all them something there. Joke business. Yes, Ian.
Yeah, even Musa.
Blessed man. You know, I know whole heap of time I don't believe you, you call too late.
It's all good though. It's all good, no big deal. Hey, last week when I talked to you guys and I said that as I said to you, the Bible is a lie, right? And I show you guys that they're taking all this garbage and putting it into the Bible and giving us to us to read and for us to believe. Like, I told you guys about the Zodiac. Later on, Mandinga come on the radio and say that I'm playing hopscotch and
him just you come on after him now.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, Muta, I don't say nothing to you guys on this radio station without me researching first. You know how many months I have looked over this Zodiac stuff before I even talk to you guys about it? I make sure every one of my information that I say out of my mouth is on point. I do not lie about anything because I do not want my black people to be
nobody don't say a lie. Maybe it's just misinformed, not a lie.
Well,
information, but go and talk though because you don't have much time. Go and talk.
Yeah, I can't afford with the condition where black people in and where we was few years, million ago. I can't afford for us to be set back. I am not going to say nothing to the Jamaican public or wherever else they are around the world in error. I'm going to make sure I study my stuff first because this information is going out there. And plus, I got my college friends, my doctor friends. We go over this stuff first before I even come on the radio and say it. Okay. So I didn't even appreciate Mandingo that says that I'm upscopping, and what I'm talking about is Zodiac thing. The reason why I do not stay on something that, to me, I think it's irrelevant, because we were talking about the laws of opposite. What I'm trying to show the world is this, that this is how God created the universe, right? Man is the one who created the zodiac after how they see the universe and examine. I try to show you guys that, okay, right now we are in the nighttime. In England, in Africa, it's the daytime right now. When one side of the world sleeps, the other side of the world wake up. Do you know when we close our eyes, our third eye or our first eye, actually, because the universe is first mental, if you know the 7 principles that the universe runs by. The first principle is the laws of mentalism. Do you know that our third eye, our first eye, is actually open? The people who are sleeping right now, their eyes are open to the astral plane or to get information from our Creator, right? When people are awake right now, that third eye is closed.
So let me ask you about that. You examine them mind to know that? You examine them, how you know that? You examine them to find out, so when them asleep, them third eye open? Or what kind of experiment you use with people? Wait, hold on there. What kind of... Let me ask you a question first. Me say, what experiment you did and how much people you did it with to find out, say, when them asleep, them third eye open?
Okay. Do we all dream?
Yes,
we do.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. We all dream.
Yeah.
That's how your third eye is open. Actually, it's called the first eye. It's not even the third eye. It's the first eye. Because again, the first thing in the universe is the law of mentalism.
So we have to imagine. What your third eye show you? What your third eye show you?
Don't we have dreams, Muta? Do we get dreams? Yeah, when you get dreams, you get inspiration, you get information when we are sleeping.
Sometimes you have some food late at night and you go dream about a movie where you just see.
But you did dream, don't you?
Yeah.
Exactly. What the thing is, whether you eat food late at night, or the thing is, those things can cause you to affect your sleep, because you do it. As I said to you before, maybe you talk about like in last year when people eat meat. When they eat meat, it affects them also. Because I even hear you at the end of the year, we're talking about eating enough meat. At the end of the year last year, I heard you talking about that on the radio, and you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right, because meat eating affects us consciously. We're not even supposed to be eating meat anyways. I agree with you guys on that one. Muta, do not think for 1 second I am not with you, bro. I am with you all the way. There may be some things that I know that you may not have ventured in yet. There must be some things that you know that I have not ventured in. But what I do not shut you down. I went ahead and go look up what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I have loads and loads of database with information, plus my bookshelves are crowded here in California and in Florida. I got information. And I'm in research.
And I love come read your bookshelf, man.
I told you I was going to send you some information back in 2016, but you was like, you didn't give me no information. So I was like, man, forget it.
Which part of California I live? Which part of California I live?
I live in LA.
Which part of LA?
I'm not going to give you all that detail, man. You think I want people to come look for me? No.
Nobody
certain information.
Stop going like you had some big undercover man, but just tell me which part of LA you live, man. Which part of LA?
I live in LA. Just come see me in LA. I can meet you out in the airport. LAX. I meet you in LAX.
All right, sir. All right.
But Muta, I am not with you. I'm not against you guys. Here's what happened. Yes, I got what's the name information. Marcus Garvey information. Marcus Garvey is a very inspired man. I respect him for his work and what he has done for black people. I respect that. But right now, as I said to you right now, Marcus Garvey is a revolutionary, and the first thing I think that, that if you want to have a revolution, you have a revolution on your mind and your ignorance. That's what Jamaican people, no matter how much we read Marcus Garvey information around the world, the thing is, if you don't change your mind, because your mind is the thing that you have to go through first before you make any action, before there any changes.
Yo, you ever read Marcus Garvey book, man?
I told you I have not gotten to the man book yet. I glimpsed through it, and I say, the philosophy's opinion, it's good, but right now...
But Vietnam. You could not say where you said it and read Marcus Garvey. You Bob Marley say, emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
Yes.
Who you think said that to us? Who you think said that?
Marcus Garvey, because I got that from other Marcus Garvey book, because that information is in my book, and Marcus Garvey actually say it this way: we have to emancipate ourselves. That's the way he says it.
But you sound like say Marcus Garvey is a revolutionary, but him never tell you about no mind nothing.
I did not say that. I did never say it, but he never say that.
No,
I said Marcus Garvey is a revolutionary. I respect the man for his work. But if we do not have a revolution on our mind,
then what Marcus Garvey say?
That is true, and I say to you in my understanding of psychology.
Yeah.
If we can read Marcus Garvey, and that is very, very good. I respect the man for his work. If, from a psychological standpoint, if we do not examine our mindset, the way we think, and the lies that we believe, because trust me, a lot of people believe all these lies that are out here, and if you do not change the information, because here's what happened. My mom used to tell me this. My mom said to me, son, do not spend all your money off until you know where it's coming from. And I went back and looked at her and said, Mom, but here's what happened. Even though I know where my money's coming from, what if somebody robbed the person who was bringing the money to me before it got to me? I said, Mom, don't it make better sense if I don't spend all of my money till I get the rest of the money, the new money in my hands? Does that make better sense, Mom? The things and the statements that our ancestors say before us, and the things that our older people, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 40s, and whatever like that, say to us, doesn't it make sense for us to re-examine some of the things that they say to us to make sure that it's applicable to today's time?
Yeah.
Because time and things change, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So therefore, it makes better sense for us today to examine everything that's been said out of our ancestors' mouth to make sure that we are on point today to keep us moving forward. Again, brother, I'm not against you. I just did not like what was said about me after I came off the mic where what's name was talking about Mandingo.
I never think so you're against me. I never think so you're against me. I never think that at all.
No, I'm not. Monta, you're the only one down in Jamaica, as far as I know, as far as my friends know, that you're the only one who's saying what you're saying right now. And we said, you know what? We need to support him. Because the thing is, our people need to wake up. You know the reason why? Here's one of the reasons why we do this. We're tired of damn violence in Jamaica. When we come on vacation, we're tired of damn violence down there. Right? So the thing is, we realize that the people's mind needs to change. We need to have harmony and unity among our brothers, man.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you something, people are examining us outside of us. White people are examining us. Asians are examining us.
Rapper move.
One thing, the plastic rice is still from Asia.
Yeah, rapper move. All right,
boss.
Next time, yes. Okay, this is the Cutting Edge. We want to remind you that we're there again from 2 to 5:45 on the Stepping Razor, the art of war. We give thanks for the moment and the time and the energy that you stay and spend with us. Give thanks to the people them in England who are man, and them a listen still. Like Mandingo, the easy. Atlanta, we're there the second. I hope it now freeze up over there, freezer box. Mandingo say England below degrees and all. Well, We have to just face it, because so it go. We go in desolate places to get our food. Whether it's in the cold or it's in the warmth, it don't make no difference. E-Matrix. Matrix, how that jam like about?
Oh, one of them.
Is that split? Mm-hmm. Oh, your split them look so man?
Oh.
Them look long, like them have all filter on the top. I want to like some hippie split that. And hippie me know about them kind of.
I want to ziggy this.
No, that's not no ziggy, man. That come like a Damien. No, them split they look away. Julian. No, but never say about Bilal split so yet, boy. I'll tell you, it looks like a cigarette. No, if you walk with that police car top, I'll tell you I smoke ganja, you know. It's an unfiltered cigarette you smoke, believe you me. Anyway, we give thanks to the movement. We're gone, you know. Are you outside? Whatever, are you outside? May I forget her name, you know, what's your name again? Vivian.
No.
You see that all you forget her name. All you forget her name too. Me no feel so bad again. What's your name? Tell me what's your name. She walk out, I won't even tell me.
Janice.
What? Janice.
Yeah.
And she won't even tell you her name. She just walk out, so. Oh, wait there. Are you? No, me never say are you. I know me never remember your name. Trust me. I know me never remember your name.
I'm punching because her.
And Janice your name? You know you walk out here we are struggle with your name and can't find out your name. Before you tell me your name.
I'm punching.
Janice. But me don't know Janice. Janice, me know you.
No.
And the first me see you. Alright, why you love Janice the operator? Janice, the people them like you. Them say you're a good operator. Oh, you hear them? But she feel good over China? She feel excited when she hear that tea?
They call me back myself.
Them call you back? For tell you say them like how you go on. What? Janice turn up inside, that's all. Janice turn up, man. Alright, Janice. Yes. People them say them like Janice, so she angle them out the road there. We're gone, you know. We're going to put on this tune and left. Believe me, with the tune there. Okay, here it goes.